All right, so this is Math Expressions Unit 1, Lesson 4, and we are going to correct this now. So we actually can skip this front page because we did all of that work together, and also we can skip the second page. And so now we're on our third page, and we are working down in this bottom section down here. And so remember what I asked you to do is draw the circles, draw the number of groups. So here we go, 24 divided into 4 groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Into groups of 4. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Because we've got 4 and then 8, 12, 16, 20. So it takes 5. So remember, and you can actually see that what they're showing us is that you can flip-flop the factors. So we flip-flop those to get here. So we can flip-flop these factors to get here, right? So that's kind of the same thing. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. And 20 divided by 4 is 5. So we're just flip-flopping those. And so that's what we're supposed to be paying attention to here. So let's look at number 7. 10 divided into groups of 5. So here's 5 and here's 5. How many groups did it take us to get there? It took 2 groups. Okay, and now how many groups of 5 does it take to get to 10? 2. So now we're going to take those. We're going to divide them into groups of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So again, all we're really doing here is we're flip-flopping those factors. 2 to 5 becomes 5 and 2. All right, now the bottom one, number 8. 15 divided into groups of 5. So 5, 10, 15. It took 3 groups. So we can do that. It takes 3 groups of 5 to be 15. And so what do you think? What do you think is going to go in here? Right? It's basically our fact family, right? So this time we're going to go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That time it took us 5 groups. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and go on to the next. So here we are on this one, and this was interesting. I think that all of our equal shares, or all of our octopus model, are going to be groups of 5 on here. So they're all, we could do this for all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's one way we could have got ourselves set up. So here we go. So let's look at number 10. Lori's uncle gave her 20 stickers, and she put the same number of stickers on each of 5 folders. So she started with 20, and then we have that. So really what we're thinking, so she went 20 divided into 5 folders equals what? And again, really quickly, nobody thinks division. We think backwards like that, right? And what are we counting here? Stickers. We're counting stickers. So what we really do is we think how many groups of 5? So what times 5 is 20? So if we count by 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, that would be 4, right? So 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And we can prove that by going, okay, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 is 20. So we just showed that. All right, so on number 11 here, Todd cut a board that measured 45, so that's his total, and he put them into 5 pieces, right? He cut them into 5 pieces. So how long is each piece? So what we're saying is, here's our division equation, and we are measuring inches. So now again, we're thinking backwards, and we're thinking what times 5 is 45? And that is, so let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 9. So 9 is going to go into each of those. Each of those boards, each of those 5 boards is 9 inches long. Okay, let's go down to the next one. Sorry, 10 students. So 10 students. Here's our 10 students. They divided up into 5 groups. So 10 divided themselves up into 5 groups. How many kids were in each group, right? How many students? How many students were in each group? So we're thinking, oh, and I already did it. Sorry, 2. So there's how many? What times 5 is 10? 2. 2 students. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we can prove it that way. All right, and then we're going to look at this last one, check understanding. What multiplication equation? And we've been doing this. We're just going to turn this around and we're going to turn it into a multiplication equation. We're going to say what times 5 is 20. That's our right there. And we're going to put our answer there. So let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20. The answer is 4. And we actually did that on the other page. All right. And that is, oops, sorry. And it should go in here. So that is, that's, if you needed to change anything on those, hopefully you use your green correcting pen. I should have reminded you of that. But that's the end of lesson 4. We're ready for the next lesson.